defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Worm's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Ribbon cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Il manquait plus qu'un titrage, hein. Genre... Ah mais la ville elle est là-bas. Ok, attendez. Mais ça c'est le nouveau camp. Mais ça j'ai pas l'impression que ça ce soit la ville. J'ai l'impression que la ville elle est là-bas. Ouais, incroyable. Moi je pensais qu'avec le titrage là, enfin il manquait plus qu'un titrage là quand on regardait au loin et c'était le début du jeu. Oh incroyable, c'est vraiment beau. Genre vraiment beau. Qu'est-ce que toi t'as à me dire? Est-ce que tu peux venir là? extrêmement beau.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Selûne cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. Do not be moved to pity. It is a predator pinned in a trap. And if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness, the truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Of course.
I thought you'd never ask.
Je le laisse parce que la musique est incroyable.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder. He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zauriel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zauriel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks. Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend. My, you sweetheart. Then there isn't a moment to waste. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Nouvelle zone, il est temps de se raser. Je vais me raser et quand ça va pousser, je pense que je vais faire ça. Vu qu'on est dans la porte de Baldur, nouvelle zone. Ah, c'est pas beau. Hein. Ça aussi c'est pas beau, mais je pense que je vais faire ça. Genre, je vais rester. Putain, il est tellement stylé comme ça. Ensuite, je vais faire ça, ça et ça. Comme ça, c'est tellement stylé. Pire baron, c'est le jeu de base. Il a l'air tellement plus, je trouve, très très stylé. De toute façon, dès que j'arrive à Baldur's Gate, je vais changer. De tenue, ce sera plus stylé. Je laisse juste pour la musique, ce sera un petit épisode. Bon, juste parce que...
I have a lot on my mind.
Voilà.
That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit.
Of course.
I suppose you've earned it.
Voilà, avec cette tête, c'est plus stylé.
Better not be cursed.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
J'ai pas mangé de larves, moi. Tout ce que je veux, c'est me débarrasser de ce parasite et je ferai tout pour y parvenir. Je réussirai là où les élus ont échoué, je dominerai le monde. Je ferai ce qui me paraît juste le moment venu. De ce fléau, on m'acclamera en héros pour avoir sauvé la porte de Baldur. C'est sûr, un des 4 choix change la fin, c'est sûr, certain.
Right now, your resolve feels firm, but there is no knowing how you will feel when the moment comes. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join power!
We're under attack. Help me!
What? Directement comme ça? Le camp est attaqué? Je suis là. Wow, ça... Putain, c'est trop stylé en vrai. Attends, c'est qui elle spawn? Putain, attends, j'ai pas examiné. Non, ça va. Je peux pas te frapper et je peux pas t'atteindre. Tant pis.
With finesse.
Et les autres de mon camp ils dorment, il y avait
Fight your way
Gale
to the
ici.
portal. I need your help.
Ok, moi je dois y aller.
Time for some bloody work. choice but to keep going. These boots have seen everything.
Voilà. Elle a quoi rien d'intéressant. Je peux même pas prendre... J'aurais tenté mais ils ont rien du tout. Voilà. Toi tu fais quoi là? Hop. Ouais.
Gestaski! For Orpheus!
Come quickly! I can't do this without you!
Oui, t'inquiète.
Taking position.
Time to push my luck again. Here goes nothing.
Trop stylé que je commence comme ça. Sans l'avoir.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer!
Je veux sa cape, elle est stylée.
I'm here! Help me! I'm under attack!
Aïe. Elle est où? C'est ni elle. Ah mais ils sont avec moi. Je comprends pas. Des flèches de ok.
One day I'll catch a break.
Par contre, faut que je me déplace. Ils font presque pas de dégâts.
Random kick! You will be cleansed!
Ils m'ont même pas laissé faire mon couvre-feu.
There's no time to waste.
Ils vont les ramener aussi, hein.
Nuggets will be done.
Oh, je peux... Waouh, mais trop bien. Par contre, il y a deux chemins là.
This will do nicely.
It's not over.
Je vais
Come to the
terminer
skull.
le crâne qui nous attend. On va sauvegarder. Voilà. Bon, je sais pas, ça avance cher ou pas? Et ça se fait.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Un
I
chemin
need
ici.
you now.
Non, juste. Parce que ça, ils ont des cerveaux, ça coûte cher de fou. 16.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Hop, je prends le dernier. Ah attends merde, j'ai pas pris. Si je l'ai pris.
The skull! Come to the skull!
Ok. Ouais, ça saute.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Non mais je comprends plus contre qui je me bats.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger. The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Quoi?
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a walk pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight!
Désolé, mais la musique, je peux rester juste 2 minutes comme ça sur la musique. Rejoindre le flash mental dans ce moment.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Ok, mais moi j'ai plus de vie. Je pense que Gale aurait... Mais il est fou, Astérion, je te déteste, Astérion. Premier degré.
This way.
Shit. Avec elle, je peux le faire. Ouais. Oh putain, elle est arrivée tel Avengers. Je sais pas si... Je peux pas l'atteindre. Je peux pas lui... Je peux pas le régénérer. C'est quoi ça? Intervention divine. Vous en appelez à votre d'élite au moment où vous avez le plus besoin de son aide. Et par la suite, plus jamais vous pourrez lui demander d'intervenir de la sorte. Voilà. Au cours de l'aventure, le lanceur de sorts ne peut utiliser ceci qu'une seule et unique fois au cours de l'aventure. Bah écoutez, j'ai envie de la garder loin et de ne pas l'oublier. Voilà. Je vais quand même penser. Je vais essayer d'aller là.
I am fury. I am death.
Est-ce que si tu peux aller là? C'est un lieu avec toi qui pleurniche. Toi que la zèbre va l'aider.
No time to waste.
Destroy the honor guard.
Bah ce sera 40 points de PV. Oh en vrai pas si mal. T'inquiète, tu peux le faire, t'arrives. Tellement mal. Esprit gardien.
Have to keep going.
Blessé, mais quand même. C'est en broker que. Ah oui, il faut giga mal. Il a pas servi une seule fois. J'arrive.
Yes, here.
Ensuite. Voilà. Mais c'est une dinguerie. Non, il y a trop d'alliés sur moi. Il y a combien de PV?
I must regain control of the Githyanki prince.
Voilà, il enlève un PV. Ok.
Step quick.
Je l'ai rentré.
Swift and lethal.
Subdue the Githyanki. Quickly.
J'ai rien. On va fuir.
Can't slow down.
Loin possible. Et là on peut le buter. Enfin lui si j'arrive à le buter. Voilà. Ouais bah ouais bah...
Can't let you die.
Mais elle attaque... Combien de fois? Après j'avoue j'ai pas vu les meilleures armes. Ça peut jouer.
Quickly.
Je sais pas, c'est quoi pour s'attaquer 14. Ça c'est... Voilà.
Swift and lethal.
Oh, je peux la jeter. Non, il me faut sa cape. Je veux sa cape. Oh. Égal à son modificateur de sagesse. Dans des attaques à main nue. Je peux reste. Non, je peux pas reste. Ça, je peux prendre.
My path be true.
Hurry.
Oh, mais il en me reste un, putain, je suis bête. C'est elle qui a les câbles. Je suis tellement bête. Bon, ça c'est pire, on va vite fait aller là plutôt.
But you are not the one I wish to speak with. Bring me your leader. Stand. Now is not your time. We have much to discuss. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene. To owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive-mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself Queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. Denial will change nothing. You have already benefited from that tadpole of yours. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Oh, c'est quoi ton... Je sais très volontiers le pas. Pourquoi tant d'efforts pour me convertir? Que je peux pour me transformer environnemental?
Like it or not, our chances of defeating the Elder Brain are substantially improved if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you. I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced Elder Brain. But in case you change your mind... Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our control.
Non, attends, moi je vais le libérer, je recommence.
Very well then. I will learn. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh well. Battle awaits.
Ah, si je peux pas le libérer, alors je...
The orb hums with cerebral magic. Permeable, but impenetrable. Within it, the rock resists all attempts to shatter it. The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
Out of here, quickly! We'll speak after.
C'est ça que je voulais. Non.
Fool! Without me, you will perish.
Orpheus! Attacker!
Hells.